Today's video, we will talk about getting a taxi driving license in the UK. Let's get started with the video. There are two types of taxi driving in the UK: Hackney Carriage and private hire. There is a major difference between the two types of licenses. Hackney Carriage. Hackney Carriage driving license allows accepting jobs directly from the customer within the licensing council and pre-booked work as well. A Hackney Carriage vehicle is usually a black cab, but you can see an example of a Hackney Carriage vehicle on the screen. Private hire. A private hire driving license allows you to drive a private hire vehicle and accept only the pre-booked jobs through a taxi company. A private hire vehicle is usually a type of saloon car. The authority that issues these licenses and sets the rules for taxis varies depending upon your location in the UK. In London, Transport for London, known as TfL, sets criteria and issues taxi and private hire driving licenses. In other councils, there are local licensing authorities that set criteria and issue taxi and private hire driving licenses. These authorities also issue licenses to relevant Hackney Carriage and private hire vehicles. Make sure that you get your taxi driving license and the vehicle license from the same licensing authority, as they cannot be from two separate councils. Becoming a taxi driver has many benefits. A taxi driver can work as an employed, self-employed, contractor, and subcontractor in different situations. Taxi drivers work with a high level of flexibility in choosing a suitable number of hours and suitable times for work. Due to such flexibility, you can easily do taxi driving while working on another business or studying. The criteria for becoming a taxi driver are set by the licensing authority at your chosen council, and it may differ from council to council. You should contact them and get all the necessary details. The basic requirements include a reasonable understanding of English, as you will have to pass a test. But some councils may ask for a specific certificate as proof. The time required for the whole process of getting a taxi driver's license may vary from council to council, but on average it takes about 4 to 6 months. But before applying for a taxi driver's license, your driving license should be at least 1 to 3 years old depending on your council. The entire process involves some major stages. Generally, applicants may need to pass a taxi course, knowledge or topographical test, driving tests, medical check, and a DBS check. The DBS check, formerly known as the CRB check, would be an enhanced DBS check. In terms of the medical checks, all applicants need to go through a medical checkup by a GP that is approved by the council. You should seek professional help for full details about each test. For private hire drivers, the vehicle is not specified and you can use your personal car, but only if it meets the criteria set by the relevant council and is tested at the council's nominated garage before getting a license plate. If you don't have your own vehicle, you can also rent it and use it as a Hackney Carriage or private hire vehicle. For the insurance, you will need a hire and reward insurance cover for private hire and public liability. Additionally, for Hackney Carriage vehicles, you must check this with the relevant council. If you want to use the insured vehicle for domestic and personal use, you should confirm it with your insurer before buying the insurance. Usually, insurance companies allow domestic and personal use. That concludes this video about getting a taxi driving license in the UK. Being a taxi driver is a great way to not only make money, but also meet new people every day and make connections. You also learn a lot of new things every day. You can work less if you want, or you can work more if you need more money. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.